For those on YouTube, it probably hasn't been very long since the last episode, but for Lady Shelab and I, it has been 2 weeks? Something like that?
Long time.
Thank you for the resubscription, Sumi. But yeah, it has been a good old while. So I've actually not got much idea what I was doing. So what I suggest we do, Lady Shelab, is just look over the state of our affairs and make sure that everything is going okay. That mostly means making sure we got food, if we're building something, checking out that we've got people working on it, so on and so forth.
To get a resource, I think.
Yeah, you do have your group out there. I'm building a pasture right now. It's going to take me 3 turns. That's not too terribly bad. L Young is here, so I can have L Young help out with some of the cooking, actually. I would not mind that at all. Yeah, sure. L Young, you help out with that. It's going to take 94 turns. You get. You don't actually contribute too much in terms of crafting, I will be honest. Minya can work on grain. And Meta can help out with the vegetables. Okay, well, for 3 turns, my main group is going to be chilling out in Aavak, waiting for the first passage to be made. Once I've got that, it's going to be super useful, because I'll be producing my own meat at that point. I could make some more crafting tools, I guess.
I am absolutely certain I found gold last episode and I was on my way over to it. And it was in this sort of general direction that my troops are going.
Okay.
But I cannot see it now.
That is
so I
sucky.
just keep them going out in that direction and see if I come across it.
Now, for those who were wondering why I was checking out the catalyst with Elvenwood, previously the catalyst had no impact at all on the end product, and it still doesn't in terms of stats. However, the higher tier the catalyst, the greater the chance of you producing a good quality item. However, you cannot make a good quality item until you have a smithy. So once I realized that, we'll just go with regular wood for now. But later on, it is actually worth checking what kinds of catalysts you have, because you might get a good chance of making a high quality item as a result. And I'm going to have you helping me out with this. There we go. 12 turns is still a little bit much, I'll be honest with you. How about we do that? 2 turns is much better. Okay. I forgot to do one tiny thing, actually. Let me go ahead and do that now.
What did you forget to do?
I forgot to make the announcement video live. Because we'd been faffing around so much.
Yeah. My fault with my computer. Sorry.
Oh, that's not a problem. It just threw me off and I've completely slipped my mind. There we go. If everyone could let me know that whether the YouTube announcement has gone out or not, that would be very greatly appreciated. Thank you very much, Leafin.
I love the chat is having like a little sort of competition about who has the most teas.
Meta probably wins, from what I understand.
How many teas is... Well, someone said they have 100 different types.
Oh, actually that will be difficult for Meta to compete with. Mm-hmm. I will confess, that does sound like quite a lot. Right, I'm going to end my turn there. I've done everything I needed to do. And it is time
I'm just going to move my troops a little bit, and then I will end mine.
Okay, well, that's not too bad. We've done a bit
I need to make sure that my guys have food and wood and stuff. Yeah, enough for a few turns anyway.
Okay, I'm currently making a tiny little bit of meat in my village. Anyway, I forgot that, but yeah, I am producing 1 food and attract human of 3. You know, it's not too bad. But I'm making now a new pasture. Oh, I'm making exactly the same pasture again. So I'll be generating 2 meat a turn and human attraction of 6, which isn't too bad, all things considered.
Some pretty nasty fights out here.
Yeah? What are we looking at?
Two skull ones.
One skeleton of three broken skeletons, and one skeleton of 4 broken skeletons. The bottom of them is the easier one to win.
Yeah.
I don't think you have to worry too much about that. A skeleton by itself can be hard because it's got like 20 odd health and does a chunk of damage. Like it's got a decent damage output of like, I think 15, somewhere around there. I could be talking nonsense by the way, but I think that's roughly their kind of stats. Whereas broken skeletons are usually like 10 health and 5 damage. So depending on how you engage, you may be able to take the skeleton out of the fight very quickly, at which point the fight becomes very easy.
Cool. Well, that'll have to be next turn. I found some coal up here.
Oh, good. Yeah, I'll end my turn now then. Donk. Yay! I have made a new crafting tool, which I'm going to give to L. Young. Let's find that crafting tool.
Fight these skeletons.
Okay. Good luck. Ah! No! Poop! She cannot wield the crafting tool. Most suckful. There we go. Let's only have non-equipped. Oh, that is really bad, actually. Not the best, I'll be honest. How much damage do you do naturally? Only 9 damage, whereas that gave you a lot of damage. I think I may actually have to have my hunter without a bow for now. Oops. So that she can wield a 2-handed axe. She just hasn't got very much strength.
Brutal, can't they?
Yeah, they really can. They actually genuinely are very, very nasty sometimes. She's got amazing armor though. I could swap it for something a lot lighter, but she'd go from 17 armor and 2 shielding to 3 armor. Ugh. And that is such a massive loss.
Yeah.
Right now she has 26 armor and 24 damage. And all she's losing without the bow is 5 range damage. So it's reasonable to give her extra crafting ability. But I will have to remember to swap that before I send her out. There we go. There we are. That's a lot better now. A lot better. Okay. Alright. Well, my pasture is ready on the next turn, so I will actually be heading out at that point. I'm not sure really what I'm going to be doing next.
I won't be the only one doing all the fighting.
Yeah. Well, actually, I'll be getting a new research point with the construction of my what's the word I'm looking for? My pasture. So
that'll be cool.
Currently, I've got baked goods and cooked meals and light armors. I could either look at
take wounds.
Ooh, many wounds? Or are you gonna be generally okay?
I think it'll be all right. Depends on how many base hit points she has. I've forgotten.
Well, best of luck.
Thank you.
I could build a herbalist hut.
That would be really good to have one close by.
Because the nice thing about the herbalist hut is that it will increases health regeneration and produces herbs each turn, which in turn allows you to... There's a lot of sickness challenges, which if you haven't got herbs, you're going to really, really have an issue with that. Because they need herbs and a medic to do stuff, or a herbalist hut and herbs and so on and so forth. But also, children that grow up will be able to become medics with that. But I don't have any children yet, which...
Nor have I. Like, we've not had much in the way of population increase at all, have we?
Might be worth me going for a cabbage field then, instead. But if I do that, I'm going to need a better wood. I don't know. It's a tricky question, that one. Tricky question. How did the fight go, though?
Okay, Kathy took 3 wounds. I've got a nice looking sword, an amethyst sword.
Ooh.
Some shadow armor, a round shield, a pavis, which is like a big wooden shield, and a ribcage shield.
Nice.
That was an alright haul.
Hello, Buttercup. I can't ever see Buttercup Y's name in chat without thinking of the Princess Bride. Right, I will end my turn there.
I'm gonna camp.
Yeah, that's probably a very wise idea. The last thing you want now. Is anyone near death?
No, I don't think so. Just
Okay,
gonna camp
good.
to get their
Camp.
health back up because it's a dangerous place.
Absolutely, yeah. And it looks like you're going to be able to gather some meat and some wood from that little forest right next to you.
Yeah,
So.
I'm just gonna go for meat because they're rubbish gatherers, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Right, okay. I've got many things made. This is good. I've got a research point. Is that group of skeletons next to you? Someone is idle in my village. A pasture has been complete. I've made some more food, and I've gathered a bunch of stuff. Hooray!
Okay, Kathy Osborne just went from having a cloak with 2 armor to having that shadow armor that's 17 armor and 3 shielding.
Wow. Very nice.
Massive upgrade for her.
Right, well... this is the question. Should I go for a different type of material? You know, which is a viable option at this point, because I've got very little in terms of good materials. I've got steel, though, but I have no idea where the steel is. Was it a million? Yeah, it was a bajillion miles away, right at the bottom of the map. Damn it all.
Yeah, the steel was miles away. I'm trying to find the gold at the moment.
Have you turned on resource mode and had a look around?
Yeah, and there's not any anywhere that's been uncovered, so...
Well, I could uncover another resource, or I could look to get another building type. And if I were to get another building, I could go for a herbalist hut, which I could make out of elven wood, which would be, you know, a decent thing, and I'd have an alpha traction then, so there's a potential of me getting a really good, powerful unit. Or I could go for a cabbage field, which would give me the potential of getting children, which... honestly, in multiplayer, is a lot harder to get children, because in the regular game you start with 4, but in this you start with none. So
much better.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna go for the cabbage field. I think we need children. We need to think of the future. It is a necessity. Right, well,
trying to uncover, because even if you uncover the fog of war and you uncover all the resources, even if it sort of fogs back over again, don't you?
Yeah.
So you can see where things are. So I'm just going to try and explore as much as I can until the food and gold run out.
Unfortunately, my attraction... No, it won't attract Elven right now. Not with just Elven wood in here. But if I use Elven wood... Like, the picture changes, which is interesting. Like, the picture is, like, with all stones and stuff around it. If I use sandstone to make it, or if I use just wood, it's got a wooden fence. I love those little details. But I'll use elven wood just because it'll give me more research points. I could use my
I remember
fruit.
always being, like, really happy when, if you put armor on a character, like, you put some braces on and it actually showed the braces going on, or if you put, like, a different sword and it would show that, whereas some older games, like, you just put on, it might do the armor and the sword or something, that'd be it.
Yeah. Right, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to build a cabbage field. This will give me another attract human of 3 and an attract children of 1. Worth it right now, I would say, but it's going to take way too many turns, so I'm actually going to have everyone who's any good at crafting help out with this, because my turns are going to be super boring until it's done, and I'm so sorry about that, but this actually feels like a reasonably important thing to do. I'm also going to build another hammer. In fact, I'll do that in the first turn so that I can hand that over to one of my crafters.
Looking dapper.
Thank you very much, Taika, for subscribing for 17 months in a row. Your support is an enormous help. Thank you so much. Was that all you got?
Yeah.
They should have given you something. Are you sure you read the part out properly with that?
I think so. Let me just...
Take a Sanami?
Would it say in my log or anything like that? What happened?
Probably not for something like the shack, I'm afraid.
Sorry if I didn't read something right.
No worries. Generally, you get something back for giving it food, that's all.
Maybe you just got a greedy one.
I guess that's possible. Right, let's have a look at my crafters. Have you all got good crafting abilities? I think you kind of all do. Actually. Nice. Yeah, pretty much all of you do. Ah, you don't. I can give this to you. Bonk. There we go. People are slowly becoming better crafters in my village. Little by little, bit by bit. Right,
how many pieces of wood do you need per turn for the expedition? Is it just one?
Yeah, 1 per turn.
Cool, that's fine. I've got 37 turns worth of wood then, so I just don't want to go too far out and not be able to get back.
Yeah, of course.
My crafting is rubbish.
And for those who I mentioned previously, the way the game synchronizes the map is really bizarre sometimes, but as you can see, Nearland Light is now named Nearland Light.
Because we reloaded, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I got a new person! Yes.
Oh, well done. What kind of person were they? Or are they, I should say?
They are called Basker. They are a crafter, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, you ungrateful swine. Send them my way.
I know. I just so needed a gatherer. So needed a gatherer.
Aww.
And I am going to call Basker Nasty Mangoes.
Oh, well, there you go, Nasty Mangoes. Welcome to the game. Matasaline holding down the fort. Well, holding the fort, not holding it down. Holding the fort is a tactic. Holding down the fort implies that it's trying to fly away, and you're desperately trying to weight it down with your body. I assume that is not what's going on with Matasaline and Aavak right now.
Quote?
100% David Mitchell, yes. 100%.
He's awesome.
David Mitchell's soapbox is comedy genius.
Oh, I got an encounter.
Ooh.
Oh,
Where?
okay. Slavers are a sadly common sight in Thea these days. Your scouts have spotted such a group in the area. Rescuing the slaves may be both noble and practical, but beware, if you lose, the slavers will likely not let you go free.
Dum dum dum.
And I basically have an option just to keep an eye on them.
Yeah. They should show up on the map somewhere as a result of that. Yeah, they're just ahead of you a little ways. Hello, Twitch account.
As far as I can go.
Okay. There we go. Unfortunately, I'm still being super boring because I unlocked a new construction. Got 2 more turns before I've got my cabbage patch, and then I can have my people leave.
I'm just gonna very quickly check my village and then move my guys a few squares, and that'll probably be it for me as well. So.
Rightio.
Luckily, you're taking your turns quite quickly at the moment, so.
Lord Dinokin, my the sound bites that I have for the subscribing and donations, the donations are available freely, like the gleaming endowment sort of thing. They're just like a sound pack that the devs of Darkest Dungeon made available, but the Looking Dapper was made specifically for me by the devs as just a very kind gesture. Alright. And once again, last turn, I hope. I've been saying this for a while. Yeah, I strongly recommend you camp. But last turn of me being super boring, and then we can finally get to doing some things. Oh, so super boring. Actually, can I take you guys off?
I would have loved a boring turn right then.
I imagine you would have, actually, yeah. Fair point.
Let's see who's gonna die.
Oh, don't be silly. You won't die. I'll show you.
I've set up camp. We'll see what happens.
Best of luck.
Nearland Light has an encounter. Oh no, Mini Manta died.
Oh no! Rip Mini Manta!
R.I.P. Mini Manta. So one person... Mini Manta was a really good fighter too.
The F to pay respect, or if you're a subscriber, then use the awesome rip emote that Meta Celine made for me. Okay, you hear rumors of a band of robbers setting up camp in the area. Some of your food stocks and supplies have gone missing over the weeks, and there are talks of the bandits getting more and more violent. I've lost 15 grade, 25 fruit, that was like all of my fruit, 2 iron, 1 gold, 1 steel, those scallywags. Try to track down these bandits. Yeah, sure. Your scouts set out to track down the bandits, but it seems they're hiding their safe house well. Luckily, you have some skilled scouts to help out. Send out hunting parties to scout the area. This is a hunting level 1 challenge. Pretty much everyone, because we're rolling with Mokosh, everyone can do hunting because everyone has at least one gathering. And thank you very much for the subscription, Schmookle. What a fantastic name, my lord. Right, this deck is what it is. Let's go ahead and play. Player's turn though, I approve. Sure, I'll play Sockmund. Sockmund won't quite be enough to take out that scallywag there, but I could help out with Minya, actually. First action on Minya. Minya will take out the first hunting. Ah, you wretch. No one else has got a first action that's worth anything. Oh well. I'll go ahead and confuse you. And play all of my cards just because I can. There you go. I'm doing well, thank you very much for asking, Ocken. How about yourself? Right, you discover tracks leading into an old mineshaft long exploited and unused. That's a perfect site for a hideout. Your scouts mark this place on the map. Good, perhaps the fighters can go and check this place out. I'm sure they can. Well, I've got a quest. Ooh, and my people leveled up. Hooray!
Cool. You know when your people level up, right? Mm-hmm. If you get a new person, do they come in at the level of the town or whatever?
I don't think quite like that, but I think they generally come in at a higher level. They don't come in at level 1.
Yeah, okay, cool. Because I was just like, oh, you know, I'm losing all these people, and I don't know if the new people coming in would be up to the fights that I'm starting to do now.
Mortis, Aavak, my wife loves your channel because you say scoundrel and shenanigans. Keep it up. I'm very glad to hear that she likes that. Right. I got a decent level up, honestly. I'm not dissatisfied with that one. Plus, we got our cabbage field. From time to time, far from the expected vegetables, a baby is found amongst the cabbages. Right. Well, given that, then I believe
my expedition is overloaded now because of that death.
Yeah, because of the death, they suddenly don't have one of the people who's
so I'm
meant
just
to
going
be
to send
there.
them home as soon as they've one more turn of healing. I'm going to send them straight home.
Oh, it does suck so much. Well, actually, yeah, they nicked all my fruit, so I can't even do that. Ah, you scoundrels. Right, well, 9, L Young, and Leafin. I need to make a new expedition. This one is going to be bandit hunting, so they shall be called Bandit Bane. And I think L Young is definitely coming, so that means you no longer need that. In fact, that means you can have your bow back. Meta could come along. Makes sense to send out one of my strongest combatants.
Oh, by the way, you can make armor, can't you?
Yes.
I've got 11 gold. Would you be able to make something out of that?
Let me just double check for you. Ah, I probably just messed that up. No, haha, I have not messed it up. Light armors. No, light armors use leather or string or bone or like amber and that sort of thing.
So it'd be the heavy ones that would be for that.
Medium and heavy are more likely the ones that would use that. 9, are you a decent fighter? I can't quite tell. Yeah, I think 9 is one of the ones that's going to be coming with us. So 9, you're going to be leaving that behind because I don't need to bring it with me. Sockmund is quite a decent damage dealer. And so is Minya. Yeah, Minya's coming along. And I think I'll be taking Sockmund as well. Okay, so I'm sending 5 out to try and get my stuff back from those bloody bandits.
Scallywags.
Indeed. Verily, rather. Tripping on my words.
Bleh.
Bleh. Right. I want to take a good amount of food. Many different types of food. This way I will have decent bonuses right off from the onset. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Marriage supplies. 5 gives us an extra movement, but 6 gives us some glorious stuff. Oh man. I can have a Vacus on 9. 9 different things, so everyone heals faster in a Vacus. I'll turn her off because we don't need it, but I'll turn that on should I need that one. But people in a Vacus have got a lot of bonuses. But as for my expedition,
once my expedition gets back, I might check out the Cosmic Tree because it's right next to my town.
Yeah, that's a good call. And Lionel Parks. Hi, Aavak. I got this game recently, having watched you play several times. I can't stop playing. Oh, I'm really glad. I'm glad that you're enjoying it. Right, I think my little expedition is ready to go, so let's get them out there. And then, before I do that, actually.
Next turn, mine should be able to start making their way back, and I'll try and make my way back along a slightly different route so that I'm at least uncovering things.
Yeah. Right, well, that one I've used. Well, I can finish this one off. Then move down to making more bread, I guess. Right. Now then. There are a couple of things that I should gather while I'm out, really. Bandits are in a kind of good direction for me. There's a few things I want to do on the way. Yeah, let's go. Really? Why is that going to cost so much? Is that like a marshy tile or something? Oh, I see. Never mind. I get it. Okay, ending my turn there. Hello, Drake the Knight. Right, well, seriously? Party of 3 goblin warriors. Alright, well, fine. I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna smack you in the face.
Ugh, I'm still not healed.
You approach your enemy, you have time to decide your plan of action. Now, I can go, planning is for weaklings, attack! Why risk a frontal assault when the shadows await? Assassinate. Or, we can do this the easy way, or, well, you know how it goes. And try to manipulate them. Let me see what my group is like in those various arenas. So sneak challenge, let's apply the filter. What kind of stealth we got? I'm not particularly strong, I'll be honest. Social. No,
Frankish Wall was saying that he thinks that you've adjusted the wrong character and took away Leafin's hammer or something.
So I have! Scoundrels! Thank you so much for that. But yeah, we're just going to attack them. Full frontal assault.
I was worried that would have caused you problems, so I thought I'd better read it out.
Yeah, thank you very, very much for that warning there. Right, well, the good thing here is that's an automatic death. No matter what happens here, that person is dead. Also, they really, really are dead now.
I hope you're talking about the enemy and not your people.
Yeah, the enemy. I'm good.
That only happens to me, having people die.
Counter offense. I can just take a card out of this fight right from the beginning. Kind of tempted to. Or I can have a Minya move forward. You know what? I think that's a good idea. Sure. What I'm going to do is I'm going to shield Sockmonth for 11. I'm going to let the Goblin Warrior play. I'm going to play a Minya, and then I'm going to first action Minya. We should be able to very quickly get through this. Take a little bit of damage. Sockmonth has lost a little bit of health, but we've cleanly won that fight there. Excellent. Gotten some good armor as well. Okay. Not too bad. And I noticed just as I went into the battle, I've got a new person. Hooray!
Nice, well done.
Gatherer as well.
Oh, I hate you.
I knew that was coming next. Ah, good times. Right, okay, well, I actually went out and I shouldn't have, so I need to head back. I need to drop off some gear then.
Endowment.
Oh wow, thank you very much, 9. £10. Near your village you found a co-op stream. You decided to keep it. Aavak gained +2 tunnel vision.
I've got a character that isn't healing, and I'm not sure why. Is there a way I can just check whether he's got any effects or anything? I can't see
Yeah,
it.
if you just bring up the character's attributes and have a look, yeah.
On the character attributes, he's got 5 wounds.
Right.
But I can't see any poison or anything like that there. So I don't know why the wounds, because he had 5 wounds last turn, and now he's got 5 wounds this turn. He's not healed at all. Is that just random, or?
No, he should heal as long as you've got him. I mean, generally, if he's got a camp, then he'll heal.
Oh, did I? No, yeah, they're in a camp.
I'm not sure then.
And he wasn't healing.
I couldn't tell
so
you.
Strange. I'll try one more turn then.
Ah, damn it, that would be so good. There we go. Slightly worse weapon overall, but much better armor there. Yeah, you can have that.
Yep, definitely have wood, definitely have food, definitely in a camp.
Slightly too much. Okay, right, I've moved around some of my belongings a little bit. I am now ready to continue on my way. I am happy by this. Let us continue. Boink.
Someone says it might be a curse. Is that something that, like get off the spiders?
You'd have to look at your... I mean, I can't tell you what your character has. I can't look at it.
Yeah, as I say, I wasn't seeing anything.
Make sure you're not filtering out any of the character attributes. Make sure there isn't a green cross next to filter when you're looking at them. But other than that, I'm really sorry. I've got no idea what to say.
Yeah, it's weird. Yeah.
Actually, we'll go with blunt damage. No, we won't. That is heavier than my character can lift in its entirety. Yikes. Okay, there we go. Alright, leaping. There you go. Excellent. Right. Okay, I'm ready to end my turn now.